Khash Saghafi, Liberty Home Mortgage. And the question you have is, why are your Credit Karma scores different than the credit scores that I get, or another mortgage lender, or any mortgage lender? Okay, so we get this a lot. So a lot of consumers, especially today, I mean, in today's world, you have Capital One credit scores, you have Credit Karma, ScoreWatch, I mean, just 1,000, not counting the fact that you can go directly to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion and pull your scores there also. So what confuses people constantly is they've got their phone, which my cell phone's right here, okay? You've got your phone, you've got your app, and you're looking at it constantly saying, oh, look at my score, this is incredible. And then when you breathe oxygen, the score goes up 50 points, okay? Who knows, whatever direction it all goes. But people think that's your credit score. That is not your credit score. Something like Credit Karma, that's your Credit Karma score, okay? Experian, now this is where it becomes a little tricky. The score that you get on Experian's website, that's the score that they generate for consumers. The number generated for consumers is different than the number generated for a mortgage lender. Now, the question, of course, is why is that? Why are the scores different? The best analogy I give you is this, is if you were to order a pepperoni pizza and you went to Little Caesars, Domino's, and Pizza Hut, okay? You went to 3 different pizza places. I don't know if Pizza Hut's around anymore, but who knows? I should have said Papa John's or something like that, or whatever. Little Caesars, Papa John's, and Domino's, okay? If you go to each one and order a pepperoni pizza, my question to you is, will it taste exactly the same? Does Papa John's pepperoni pizza taste identical to Domino's pepperoni pizza? And you know what the answer is? The answer is absolutely not. It tastes different. But think about this. It's a pepperoni pizza. So what could possibly be so dramatically different between the different restaurants, pizza makers, okay? Simple. It's different ingredients. Even though the order is pepperoni pizza, the actual ingredients that go into that formula to make it what it is are completely different. I don't know. Maybe Papa John's uses more sugar, more spice, more cinnamon. Maybe Little Caesars uses more pepper and more salt, or who knows what in the world they put in there. But as anybody knows, when you have slightly different formulas when it comes to making a cake, for goodness sake, you'll end up with 2 completely different cakes. Credit scoring is the same. There's not one single uniform formula that is used for generating a credit score. Quite honestly, in my opinion, I think it should almost be illegal, because it's so misleading to consumers when you say, Hush, but I've got my phone and I've got my Capital One score. I bank at PNC Bank or I bank at Wells Fargo and they give me my credit score. And you're sitting here looking at all this saying, why is the score different? It can't be different. It's a credit score. That's your Credit Karma score. That's your Capital One credit score. Whatever in the world name they want to attach to it, okay? It is different than a mortgage lender. Credit Karma uses a different formula than is used by the mortgage industry. Now, if you sit here and say, well, Hush, why don't they use the formula used by the mortgage industry? Simple. Nobody knows it. Only one company knows it, the Fair Isaac Corporation, okay? The formula used to arrive at the credit score is not a public formula, okay? It's not like you pull up a recipe on Martha Stewart's website or something that says, this is the formula here. It doesn't exist. It's not a public formula. Probably what should happen is, I don't know, maybe they standardize credit scoring and they come out with a formula that's uniform, and then they say, in order to use the word credit score, you have to use this formula to get it. Who knows what in the world has to happen? But at the end of the day, the score you have on your cell phone when you look at your score 500 times a day because you're all proud of it is not going to be the same score as a mortgage lender gets. They use different formulas. It's that simple, okay? What you should be paying attention to is your payment history, your debt utilization, like how much debt, are your credit cards all maxed out? How much are you charging on these things? Collections and negative items. Pay attention to that and don't pay so much attention to the score. When you do that, the score takes care of itself. But you got to keep following these videos to see more. Of course, make sure you subscribe and share this on your page, especially if you're a real estate agent with your clients. If you need anything, need a loan or anything like that, call me, okay? I'm licensed in 45 states. We'll see you at the next one.